is Joke Sunday. Have you ever experienced Joke Sunday before? I know Reverend Weinbrenner has. In fact, it was one of his first questions when I got here. He said, Cynthia, do you participate in Joke Sunday? I said, absolutely, the first Sunday after Easter. And we gave each other a wink. It's actually an ancient church practice. I promise, I'm not making this up. In the Eastern Orthodox tradition, that goes way, way back, the first Sunday after Easter was Joke Sunday. To celebrate the joke that God played on Satan on Easter. Because the tomb, of course, was supposed to be full. The joke was played that a tomb, which should be full, was empty. Was empty. The ultimate joke. So today, see, I've been gearing up for a whole year. You have to indulge me. I've been saving up. You can rate them if you want to. Okay, the first one. There was a woman in worship, and she brought a friend to church who came irregularly. And as they were standing in line at the end of worship to shake hands with the pastor, as was the custom, the woman heard the pastor say to her friend, well, hello, sir. You need to join the army of the Lord. And he replied, well, pastor, I am in the army of the Lord. And the pastor replied, well, why then do I only see you at Christmas and Easter? And the man replied, because I'm in the secret service. Okay, a young couple had their pastor over for dinner. Now this morning at our early service, we had about 20 people there who were going on a cruise, and half of them were from Alabama, which was great. I loved having the Southerners in there. The great accent, they know how to sing, and they call lunch dinner. Did anybody else grow up calling lunch dinner? Thank you. So the couple invited their pastor to Sunday dinner, lunch, and while they were in the kitchen continuing to prepare the food, the pastor asked the young son, what are we having? And he said, goat. And the pastor said, goat? Are you sure about that? He said, yeah, I heard my dad tell my mom we should just have the old goat for lunch today, as well as any other day. Now, I'm not an old goat yet, but I'm watching. Sunday school teacher had class with her young students, and she asked them to draw pictures of their favorite Bible stories. So they were drawing pictures, and she walked by little Johnny's desk and was surprised to see an airplane. So she said, well, little Johnny, tell me what Bible story you're drawing. And he said, the flight to Egypt. And she said, well, good then. And she said, well, I see Joseph and Mary and baby Jesus, but who's the fourth person? Oh, that's Pontius, the pilot. You like that one? All right, good, good. We should have a little meter. We should have a little meter. All right, last one. So a young man who just received his driving permit went to his father, who was a minister. All of these are about pastors. I don't think I picked up on that earlier. And he went to his father, who was a minister, and said, well, Dad, I want to talk about use of the car. His father took him into his study and sat him down and said, well, son, how about you get your grades up, study your Bible, and cut your hair. Then we'll talk about use of the car. So about a month passed, and the young man came back to his father and said, I'd like to talk about the car again. So his father took him into the study, sat him down and said, son, I've been very proud of you. You've got your grades up. You've been studying your Bible diligently. But what about the hair? And the son said, Dad, actually, I've been giving that Moses? Long hair. Noah? Long hair.